So we said that in order to manage the complexity of modern organizations, we need to understand its constituent business processes. And we say that business processes take the assets from within and outside the organization, chain a number of activities originating from different functions within the organization in order to produce value for customers, or at least that is the expectation. However, there is more than producing value for customers. So let's use Rummler's framework to extend our conceptualization of an organization. Accordingly, another important aspect of an organization is the role played by competitors that also tap into the same resources of the organization in order to generate value for the same customers. We also need to take into account the business environment, so the economical situation, the regulatory framework, rules and norms, and the culture. This will influence not only our organization, but also the partners and the suppliers, as well as the competitors that operate in the same business environment. And then, most importantly, we need to take into account the stakeholders of the organization, because business processes are also meant to generate value for the stakeholders of the organization. And value for a stakeholder is typically expressed in terms of the level of profitability of an organization. How much profit can I generate through this investment, through my company? Now, the way value is generated for the stakeholders is by planning the performance of the business processes and then by managing such performance. Planning the performance entails setting the strategic goals of the organization. We want to outsmart competitors. We want to increase sales. We want to reduce operational costs. We want to increase customer satisfaction. So these would be the strategic goals, to which we map key performance indicators, metrics, KPIs, that measure particular aspects of the performance or particular dimensions in the performance of business processes. So, for example, cost is a KPI that is related to the strategic objective of reducing operational costs. Cycle time is another KPI, so the duration of a business process, that is related to efficiency of the operations, or percentage of negative feedback that is related to the degree of customer satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Then the way we manage performance is by attaching or by setting target values for our KPIs. For example, the cycle time for approving a loan shouldn't be more than 2 weeks, or the overall cost for running such business process shouldn't be more than 5,000 euros. And then we essentially measure the performance of our business processes to see how far they get or how close they get to the KPI target values.